Welcome to the show that separates the pretenders from the contenders from the champions, and the champions from the legends. Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 greatest comebacks in sports history. Listen, we're talking about the moments that defied logic, the moments that transcended sport. These are the moments that left us speechless and proved that it's never over until it's over. So, buckle up folks, because we're about to relive some of the most unforgettable moments in sports history. We begin our countdown in the baseball diamond, a place where history and heartache collide. It's 2004, and the Boston Red Sox, a team haunted by the ghosts of their past, are facing their arch-rivals, the New York Yankees, in the ALCS. Now, everybody and their mama knows about the curse of the Bambino, right? 86 long years without a World Series title. And after 3 straight losses, it seemed like the curse would live on. Down 3-0, facing elimination, the Red Sox were on the brink. But then, something magical happened. They won Game 4 in extra innings on a walk-off homer by David Ortiz, then took Game 5 in dramatic fashion. Suddenly, the impossible seemed within reach. Game 6 back at Yankee Stadium, and the Red Sox were trailing again, but they battled back, tying the game in the 8th, and then, in the 10th inning, with the bases loaded, Ortiz stepped up to the plate. Boom! Grand slam! The Red Sox had done it. They completed the unthinkable comeback, becoming the first team in MLB history to overcome a 3-0 deficit in a 7-game series. That victory wasn't just about a single game or a series win. It was about exorcising decades of demons. It was about a city, a region, finally believing again. And it all started with that epic, improbable comeback. Next up, we're heading to the hardwood, where LeBron James, the self-proclaimed king, was about to write his own chapter in comeback history. The 2016 NBA Finals. Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors, led by Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, were coming off a record-breaking 73-win season. They were the favorites, no doubt, and after going up 3-1 in the series, it looked like another championship was in the bag for the Dubs. But LeBron James, well, he ain't wired like most. He put the Cavs on his back, averaging a monstrous 36 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists in the final 3 games. Game 5, back in Oakland, LeBron and Kyrie Irving both dropped 41 points, leading the Cavs to a crucial victory. Then, in Game 6, back in Cleveland, LeBron put on a clinic, another 41 points, and the Cavs were 1 game away from making history. Game 7, winner take all, and the tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. The game went back and forth, but in the end, it came down to LeBron's iconic block on Andre Iguodala, followed by Kyrie Irving's clutch 3-pointer. The Cleveland Cavaliers had done it. They became the first team in NBA Finals history to overcome a 3-1 deficit, and they did it against the greatest regular season team of all time. Now we're talking about the Gridiron, where the Buffalo Bills pulled off one of the most improbable comebacks in NFL history. It's the 1993 AFC wildcard game, and the Bills found themselves in a hole, a deep, deep hole. We're talking down 35-3 at halftime against the Houston Oilers. 35-3. You could have heard a pin drop in that Bills locker room. But Coach Marv Levy, he rallied his troops. He told them, don't even think about the score, just win the second half. And that's exactly what they did. Led by backup quarterback Frank Reich, who came in for the injured Jim Kelly, the Bills scored 28 unanswered points in the third quarter alone. The momentum had completely shifted. The Oilers were in shock, the Bills were on fire, and the crowd at Rich Stadium was going absolutely bonkers. When the clock finally hit 0, the Bills had completed the largest comeback in NFL history, winning the game 41-38 in overtime. That game wasn't just about football, it was about the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. It was about believing in yourself even when no one else does. And it cemented the 1993 Buffalo Bills as the ultimate comeback kids. Chapter 428-3 no more. The 2017 New England Patriots. Back to the Super Bowl now, where Tom Brady and the New England Patriots found themselves staring down the barrel of defeat. It's Super Bowl LI, and the Atlanta Falcons, led by Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, were putting on an offensive clinic. At halftime, the Falcons were up 21-3, and it looked like the Patriots were done. By the third quarter, the lead had ballooned to 28-3, and the internet was already flooded with memes of a defeated Tom Brady. But then, as they say, Father Time decided to take a break. Tom Brady, even at 39 years old, wasn't ready to let his legacy be tarnished. He orchestrated a comeback for the ages, throwing for a Super Bowl record 466 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Patriots chipped away at the lead, scoring 19 unanswered points in the fourth quarter, tying the game with just seconds remaining. The game went into overtime, the first in Super Bowl history. In overtime, the Patriots won the coin toss, and Brady marched them down the field, capping off the drive with a game-winning touchdown pass to James White. The Patriots had done it again, completing the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. This comeback wasn't just about football, it was about the unwavering belief in a system, in a quarterback, in a team that refused to quit. It was about the Patriots proving once again that they were the dynasty of the 21st century. Chapter 5. The Miracle of Istanbul, the 2005 Liverpool FC. We're crossing the pond now, heading to the grand stage of European football, the Champions League final. It's 2005, and Liverpool, a team steeped in European glory, are facing Italian giants AC Milan. The first half was a nightmare for Liverpool. They were down 3-0 at halftime, and their dreams of a 5th European Cup seemed to be slipping away. The mighty AC Milan with stars like Kaká, Shevchenko and Maldini were running riot. But then, something incredible happened. In a span of just 6 minutes, Liverpool scored 3 goals, leveling the score at 3-3. The impossible had happened. The Reds, inspired by their captain Steven Gerrard, had come back from the dead. The atmosphere at the Ataturk Olympic Stadium in Istanbul was electric. The momentum had completely shifted, and Liverpool were playing with a renewed sense of urgency and belief. The game went into extra time and then penalties. And that's when Liverpool's goalkeeper, Jerzy Dudek, became the hero, making 2 crucial saves to secure Liverpool's 5th Champions League title. The miracle of Istanbul, as it came to be known, was more than just a football match. It was a testament to the never-say-die spirit of Liverpool Football Club. It was a story for the ages, a reminder that anything is possible if you dare to believe. Chapter 6. Cardiac Cardinals, the 2011 St. Louis Cardinals. Back to the baseball diamond now, where the St. Louis Cardinals pulled off one of the most dramatic comebacks in World Series history. It's Game 6 of the 2011 World Series, and the Cardinals are on the brink of elimination, trailing the Texas Rangers 3-2 in the series. The Rangers were 1 strike away from winning the World Series not once but twice in the bottom of the 9th inning. But the Cardinals, they had other plans. David Freese, who had already homered earlier in the game, stepped up to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first. The first pitch strike 2, the second pitch foul ball. The tension was palpable. Then, on a 1-2 count, Freese connected. The ball sailed over the right field wall, tying the game at 7-7 and sending Busch Stadium into a frenzy. The game went into extra innings, and in the bottom of the 11th, it was Freese again, this time delivering a walk-off single to center field, scoring the winning run and forcing a Game 7. The Cardinals had come back from the dead, twice in one game. The Cardinals rode the momentum of their improbable comeback to victory in Game 7, claiming their 11th World Series title. Game 6, however, will forever be remembered as one of the greatest games in baseball history, a testament to the never-say-die spirit of the St. Louis Cardinals. Let's lace up the skates and head to the ice for one of the most iconic moments in sports history, the Miracle on Ice. It's 1980, the height of the Cold War, and the U.S. Olympic hockey team, made up of amateur and collegiate players, are facing the mighty Soviet Union, a team that had dominated international hockey for decades. The Soviets were a machine, a team of seasoned veterans who had won the gold medal in 6 of the previous 7 Olympics. The U.S. team, on the other hand, were a bunch of young kids given little chance of even competing with the Soviets. But something remarkable happened in Lake Placid, New York. The U.S. team, led by coach Herb Brooks, played with an unmatched intensity and passion, upsetting the Soviets 4-3 in a game that would forever be etched in Olympic history. The game had it all: dramatic goals, incredible saves, and a level of intensity rarely seen in sports. The image of Mike Eruzione, the U.S. captain, raising his arms in victory after scoring the game-winning goal, became a symbol of American pride and resilience. The U.S. team went on to win the gold medal, defeating Finland in the championship game. But it was their victory over the Soviet Union that captured the hearts and imaginations of people around the world. Now we're back on the fairway, witnessing the resurgence of a legend. It's the 2019 Masters Tournament, and Tiger Woods, once the most dominant force in golf, is attempting a comeback after years of personal and professional struggles. Injuries and personal scandals had taken their toll on Tiger, leaving many to wonder if he would ever regain his former glory. He had undergone multiple back surgeries, his personal life had been splashed across the tabloids, and his game had suffered. But Tiger, as he had done so many times before, battled back. He worked tirelessly to rehabilitate his body and his game, and at the 2019 Masters, he showed the world that he was back. The final round was a tense affair, with Tiger trailing the leaders for much of the day. But he stayed patient, relying on his experience and mental toughness to grind out pars and make crucial putts. As the leaders faltered, Tiger surged ahead, sinking a birdie putt on the 16th hole to take the lead for good. When his final putt dropped on the 18th green, the crowd at Augusta National erupted. Tiger Woods had done it. He had won his 5th Masters title and his first major championship in 11 years. It was one of the greatest comebacks in golf history, a testament to Tiger's unwavering determination and his ability to overcome adversity. Back to the pitch now for another unbelievable Champions League final. It's 1999, and Manchester United, led by Sir Alex Ferguson, are facing Bayern Munich in Barcelona's iconic Camp Nou. The Red Devils had already won the Premier League and the FA Cup that season, and they were looking to complete a historic treble. But Bayern Munich, featuring stars like Stefan Effenberg and Mario Basler, had other plans. The German side took an early lead with a 6th-minute free kick from Basler, and they held onto that lead for the majority of the match. Manchester United, despite dominating possession, couldn't find a way past Bayern's resolute defense. As the clock ticked down, it seemed as if Manchester United's treble dreams were about to be dashed. But then, in the dying moments of the match, something magical happened. In the 91st minute, Teddy Sheringham, who had come on as a substitute, scored a dramatic equalizer, sending the Manchester United fans into a frenzy. And just 2 minutes later, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, another substitute, popped up with a winning goal, completing one of the most incredible comebacks in football history. Manchester United had done it. They had won the Champions League in the most dramatic fashion imaginable, completing a historic treble and cementing their status as one of the greatest teams of all time. We wrap up our countdown with a fiery comeback on the basketball court. It's the 2012 NBA Finals, and LeBron James, now with the Miami Heat, is still chasing that elusive first championship. Standing in his way, the Oklahoma City Thunder, led by a young Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. The Thunder, with their explosive offense and athleticism, had taken a commanding 3-1 series lead, and it looked like LeBron's championship dreams would be deferred once again. The pressure was immense, the scrutiny intense. Could LeBron silence the doubters and finally claim the Larry O'Brien Trophy? Game 5, back in Miami, was a must-win for the Heat. LeBron delivered one of the greatest performances in NBA Finals history, recording a triple-double with 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists to lead the Heat to a crucial victory. The Heat rode that momentum back to Oklahoma City, winning Game 6 and forcing a decisive Game 7. The atmosphere in Miami for Game 7 was electric. The crowd was on its feet for every possession, every basket, every loose ball. LeBron, playing with a ferocity and determination that had been building throughout the series, led the Heat to a hard-fought victory, scoring 26 points and grabbing 11 rebounds. The celebrations began, the confetti rained down, and LeBron James finally had his championship. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 greatest comebacks in sports history. From the baseball diamond to the basketball court, the ice rink to the football pitch, these moments have left an indelible mark on the world of sports, reminding us that it's never over until it's over. These comebacks weren't just about wins and losses, they were about the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity, to defy the odds, to achieve the impossible. They were about the moments that took our breath away, that left us speechless, that reminded us why we love sports in the first place. Thanks for watching. Which comeback do you think was the greatest? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing sports moments.